know, I think ultimately for me, not only the Newcastle hardcore scene, but the Newcastle music scene in general, you know, it's done so much for me, you know, not just on a business level with Henderson Music and whatnot, but on a very personal level. I've met some really close friends and, you know, I've done a lot of self-searching myself and, you know, boosted my confidence in a way. So I think in that sense, you know, I owe a lot to the Newcastle scene. So, you know, doing this and help promoting what we have left, you know, it's
Well, being a part of the scene, it's made life a whole lot just easier. In terms of someone with, like, the mental disorders and stuff who doesn't feel accepted, this is the most accepting group of people you will ever meet. You know, you've got some of the greatest, most talented musicians that I've had the pleasure of meeting and just the best people.
Fucking shows have been good for me, like giving me a bit of confidence towards like everything really. Like 2 years ago I probably wouldn't have even bothered to get in front of people, like even though it's been my dream for like since I was 12. But fucking that's really it for me, like just the confidence boost.
Yeah, it's just, as a dream for me, I've always wanted to play shows, and like the fact that it's finally happened in front of so many amazing people, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Well, the fact that people like give a shit about us, and checking us out, liking us on Facebook, even just taking the time of the day to just suss us out.
Like, even though we haven't travelled that far as a band yet, like we've only played between Sydney, Newcastle, and the coast. Like we've still seen like a few things that like we wouldn't have thought we would have seen not being in a band. Like we've played with some fucking amazing bands, and that's like the only words that I can use to fucking simplify it. Like we've played with some amazing bands, seen some amazing people, met a lot of people, brought music out that we didn't think that we could have brought out. So I'd have to say hands down thanks to Scav.
Yeah.
It's probably helped us a lot as musicians, honestly. Like ever since joining this band, I've improved by tenfold, and meeting all these boys and meeting a bunch of just awesome cooked up blokes. So it's good. I've met heaps of people through it, so it's improved me as a musician, what I love doing, and I've met heaps of people, so I'm always going to be grateful of that.
I didn't even like music. I didn't do music at school unless it was compulsory. I just kind of like joined this band because I was in another band with him and I was shit, and they thought I was good, so I ended up liking music. So
yeah, just confidence mostly, like meeting new people and being able to talk to them. Going to hold it.
Yeah.
And just getting used to how chaotic it can be. I like organisation, so going on tour and being like, you know, what the fuck are we doing? Like, never knowing what's going down. You got to get used to that. So yeah, that organisation as well.
Played a lot of like Newcastle shows when we're sort of starting out to kind of branch out. I think it's
Hombre was a favourite.
Yeah, like sure. Since Hombre days, drone days, and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, it's quite an outlet. I think it's for, you know, whether it be the bands or the people coming to the shows, and I think that's pretty important. You know, just for people, whether it be, you know, just have that kind of release and have that sort of scene to be able to, you know, come and see local bands and stuff like that. So.
Biggest thing it meant to me is just having like someone in my position a few months before the shows who, you know, needed something to do on the weekends and something that I could enjoy and become a part of, giving that to other people and sort of putting on shows, and then showing people who haven't gone to shows yet just to like come to show, check it out, and seeing all the new faces come. That was the best thing to get out of it, was just like the new faces, all the smiles, the fun times, and it's just like, it was one of the most enjoyable things I've probably ever done with my life.
I think you see, with all ages, you see a lot of the culture that envelops the hardcore and the metal scene, because generally with a lot of 18 plus venues, obviously they're very much kind of pubs, clubs type of areas, but I feel like with a lot of all ages, you know, you get these improvised venues like these sports clubs and different, you know,
homemade venues, and they bring the culture, and I feel like they bring a lot of life to the scene in general.
Yeah, it brings people together really. Like we saw like the connection with everyone at Drone. Everyone was just making friends. Everyone got along. It was just a big community really.
Like, yeah, we made a lot of friends through Drone. Like we played our first 3 shows were at Drone, or I think first 4 actually, and we still played a few more shows there last year. We made a lot of friendships there with a few like amazing bands that we're still good friends with now. Like I love everyone that we made friends with at Drone. Like.
People should be able to have the opportunity to play shows as they're kind of young and all that. Like, playing music's great, and like, if there aren't enough venues to kind of support that and be open towards it, then it's just no good. Nobody's going to get anywhere. We've played places that have like gone, like halfway through a show, they've gone, "What? No, we didn't know this was a metal gig," and cancelled the whole thing. Mid-set.
The one with Tracy. They drove like what? Was it like 9 hours or something? 10 hours just to get to the venue to have it cancelled.
Yeah. And it's also like, it's a community. It's somewhere where kids and stuff can go. Instead of going out drinking, doing drugs and all that, everyone can kind of connect in music.
Yeah, stop like petty arguments, because at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it just brings people away from each other. It's just useless at the end of the day, honestly.
Yeah, these places are like
Learn to love each other and keep writing. Oh, I'm sorry, man. keep writing music and keep being meticulous and writing good music.
These places are a zone for people to basically join together and have fun. There's no need for like fucking fighting and all that shit.
Don't complain if you think your band's shit. Take that and improve yourself. If you think you're not competent, then do something about it, because that's how music progresses. That's how we progress genres.
Don't skits up over criticism.
Yeah. And give good criticism too. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Beautiful people, yeah.
It's all about unity.
I just say, like, get behind it, because it's, like I said, one of the most welcoming groups of people you'll ever meet. Everyone is just here to have a good time, and that's all it really is a good time. And if it goes away, then, that's a lot of disappointed people, and something so great just can't go forward. And I think that shouldn't happen.
Thank you, everybody. So, have a good night. Get home safe. Thank you to Zurich. Lights up on the lights.
Pablo up on Skype and put him in front of the camera.
See, look, the vocalist is here, but now you just gotta wait on the other two.